Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day. I am your host, Caryn Lutz, CEO, founder, spiritual transformational mindset life coach at On The Go Talent. You can find me at carynlutz.com, CarynLutz, or onthegotalent.com. Thank you for being here, and welcome to Christmas in July. Why did I choose this topic? Well, I chose this topic because it is one of my favorite topics to speak about. And if you were just tuning in, thank you for being here. Christmas in July, I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to tell you guys, especially being on a Sunday, with the beautiful spiritual energy around us today in the middle of summer, of how I wrote Sparkle and Glow. So I had seen a post, and my friend Samantha, I give a shout out to her. She's the host over at Radio Ashford in the UK. And I connected with her, such a lovely, lovely woman. And I had seen something posted, and it was a challenge. And I like challenges because I like to think outside of the box. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is so cool. So last year, many of you know, in 2019, time is just flying by, I was able to release my Season of Miracles Volume 1. So I was already, established in the holiday world with music and that Christmas album. And I thought, wow, how amazing would it be to have my own Christmas song? Like, how special would this be? So I'll go back to this in a little bit. But I remember growing up, favorite childhood memories is just Christmas. I believe there's a Santa Claus. And I just remember how special my family made Christmas for all of us, and the traditions and all of the things that we were able to do together. Christmas Eve, we would have the traditional Christmas Eve dinner at my grandparents, and then, when I was little, then we'd go over to my other grandparents' house, and then drive around and look at the lights, and then, before it was too late, before Santa came, we would be off to bed. But I have such a deep imagination, those of you who really know me, and that's maybe part of the gift, who knows, but I have to show you these beautiful, angelic, feather-looking clouds around me today. Just breathtaking. Signs are all around us. So Christmas, being little, and getting all excited, I remember, baking the Christmas cookies and leaving them out for Santa, and Santa drinks tea. And we left some carrots and some chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter, I may add. One of my favorite Christmas experiences, I prayed and prayed for this. I wanted the Power Wheels Jeep in the worst way, and I got it. That Christmas was oh my gosh. That little maroon Power Wheels Jeep was amazing. So I must have been a very good girl that year. But I want to share some trauma that happened at Christmas one year too. I had to be maybe 10, because I remember we had my little sister Amber at that point. I was one Christmas Eve, and we were woken up, and we had to evacuate our house. We lived in what they now call a Superfund site. So there was an industrial park around my childhood home, and that's a whole other story. So you could see there was a lot of, trauma. as far as environmentally concerned events around me. But we bring this to light. So we were evacuated and we had to go over to the emergency room one Christmas because there was like toxic gas or something, exposed. So that was like, it kind of ruined that moment. But, thank God for the family that I have, because we all stuck together through thick and thin. I have to add in here now, because this is all how this all came about with Sparkle and Glow. You reflect back and think of the positive times. But I remember watching like Christmas Eve on Sesame Street and just loving True Blue Miracle. And that's why that was like the first song on my album. It was just such a unique song. And going back to the songs, every Christmas Eve I would go back and record, and I would set up that karaoke machine in my bedroom and set up my own studio and just belt it out and record on cassette tape and give that cassette tape to my grandparents as their gift. And I still have those tapes, and they were just recently converted over to MP3s. But that was my gift. I mean, I was a child. What could I really bring to people? But then, no, listen to yourself. Look at the joy that I already bring to people. That is my gift through music. So that was one of my most favorite moments, growing up and having that experience. And, Christmas morning, just waking up and just being there with my family. Well, that's how I got to write Sparkle and Glow. So it all came from a challenge. I went back to my childhood, and I really wanted to gear this song towards the children, and really bring it in with the meaning of Christmas, with Christ being born on that day. So Sparkle and Glow, if you know me, I love big bands, connector, I'm a swing dancer, and that's big personality. So my wonderful producer, Mark Ignafo, God bless him, he and I came up with that song. It only took like a couple weeks. It was just amazing. His instrumentation is phenomenal, and we just put that together. It's one of those things that come in bits and pieces. And this song started out with the beginning. I was like, think back, Caryn, what did you do? Tell your story, turn out the lights. Because, mom and dad would come in and say, hey, you know what? You better turn out the lights, because if Santa sees the lights on, he's not going to stop at the house. I love the psychology of all this. So that's where that came about. So some of the words in this song, so turn out the lights when the moment is right, look up in the sky, watch them go by, and that's where that all came from. So reindeer in flight, what a magical sight, sparkle and glow, which is all that beautiful snow, and away they go. It just flew out of me, literally, because I thought, in my mind as a child, what do you picture, that Christmas Eve to be like? So that was how that all started. But I truly love that song, and the album cover too is very, very special to me too, because that is my parents' home, and it's not my childhood home, but that's the new home that we look forward to coming to each and every Christmas. So that is the story of Sparkle and Glow, and my Christmas is growing up. What are some of your favorite Christmas memories? What are some of your favorite Christmas miracles? And I do have to say, as crazy as it was, and I know I brought it up in another episode, but yep, 2019, when I came home and I had that release, I was pregnant with number 4. So I think that's so ironic that God had that in my life, because I was releasing seasons of miracles, and that was a miracle. So thank you so much for watching. God, thank you so much for letting us be here together on this beautiful day, on this beautiful journey. Thank you for letting me share a part of me and my beautiful life that you have so graciously given to me. Sometimes I am just so blown away at all of the blessings that you do provide for me. But I know you're providing these blessings in my life to help change, to help grow me, to help give meaning to other people's lives. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. God bless, and think of some wonderful blessings and miracles that you've had in your life today.